Could you have undiscovered treasures in the attic, basement, or garage? From the bizarre to the unique, strange and unusual collectibles, to the junk in your trunk, the Martin family will let you know if it's junk or jackpot. Join Lawrence and Sally as they journey around the globe, discovering unusual people and oddities. Who knows what's in that old shoebox? Might be worth something. What's in your attic? Meet Lawrence Martin, a former aerospace worker for over 20 years, following his childhood passion for antiques and collectibles, and operating Studio Antiques for over 25 years with his wife, Sally Martin, a USC grad with an MBA. Sally manages the shop and makes sure everything runs smoothly, that and keeping Lawrence in check. As our journey begins, Lawrence is hard at work at the shop. Well, at least Sally is. For over 26 years, the Martins have been running Studio Antiques located in El Segundo, California. With Sally staying behind to watch the shop, Lawrence and Luke head up to the small town of Nice, California. After a long 10-hour drive, Luke and Lawrence arrive at the Featherbed Railroad, a unique travel destination, rural bed and breakfast on the lake, where your room is a real antique railroad caboose with over 9 theme-decorated cars to choose from. All aboard!
Okay, I'm all checked into my caboose. I'm going to go check out some local collectible shops, and my lunch pad is packed to the brim, so what more do we want?
With lunchbox in hand, Lawrence ventured out to explore the town of Nice. First stop, Clark's Collectible.
That's the place! Woo-hoo!
A picker's paradise of retro items for sale, full of vintage lunchboxes, novelties, trinkets, and treats, the weird, the wow, and the indescribable.
You know, Debbie, you got so many lunch pails in here. I could actually lose my lunch in here, right?
I suppose you could.
It's totally amazing. Plus all the other animation and all.
Yes, and the animatronics. That part is very popular. People come just to see that.
Now you can't visit Clark's Collectibles without putting up a quarter to hear Laughing Sally.
Okay, let's see if the fat lady sings. You know, this is a really hidden gem, this shop. This is totally amazing. A lot of this stuff dates back to the 30s, to the 40s. I mean, where else in the world are you going to see something like this? It's absolutely crazy. You got 4 and 20 blackbirds baked in a pie. You got the magician, the little kittens. Look at this guy up here. Who can that be? Reminds me of somebody I know. Must be Billy. Ha ha! What do you know? Make me laugh for 50 cents. Where else can you get all this entertainment for a quarter? Unbelievable. Wow, my God. This is like so entertaining, it's unbelievable. The more I see, the more I want it all.
What a walk down memory lane. Nice is also known for the country barn antiques. Lawrence and Luke drove over to look for some valuable finds to bring back home to the shop.
They can be worth up to $600. This one's 70. They can be worth like 100, 150, up to 600, 700. If you want to check that model out, or call your mother and tell her. That one's worth.
Lawrence found a great little sewing machine and checked in with Sally to make sure it was a good buy.
This is my pile.
Studio Antiques? Well, that should be okay. 40 bucks? Okay. I say go for it.
Okay, all right.
All right.
So,
love you. Bye.
Good job. All righty. Bye.
Is that Mom? Yeah.
Don't care, it was made to care. My mother always told me that. How we doing, mate?
I am, brother. Yourself?
Yeah. This is that little sewing machine.
Yeah. Another mirror?
It's sold, 40. Damn, I should have said less. You've heard of Hopalong Cassidy? This is Hopalong Luke. Listen, great stuff. Those rails, man, if I was to buy those rails in Europe or something like that, they would cost like, I wouldn't be able to buy them. I got them for $150. I should get at least, I mean, they're worth $1,000 for the right person. Try and make, couldn't make those for $1,000. Couldn't even make one of them for $1,000. The doors are pretty handy. They're a match pair, so you can use those. You know, they're shabby chic at the moment. What can we say? Bought them for 50, sell them for 350. Those Model A with the caps, there's 6 of them for $100. 300 bucks. Everything's three or more. I have to get 3 or more times my money. Otherwise, it's, you know, with all the expenses, it's not worth. So far, it's really good. Yee.
Total cost at the antique barn for the wrought iron fencing, doors, rims, sewing machine, and small items, $500. Sold at the shop altogether for $2,905, with a jackpot profit of $2,405. Gun or jackpot?
Plastic doesn't have.
Not plastic, but.
It's not composite either, Dad. This is wood from Africa. Is that
okay? Right, very true, very true. I can see the grain in it. Okay.
So I would say.
There's ingrained in me.
After it being fixed, which may be $100 depending on what they want to do with it, maybe more. You could probably get at least minimum of $600 for it. And you can go up to $1,500 depending on if you have the right buyer.
Really?
Doesn't matter how old
Would you offer $50 for it?
I would most definitely offer $50.
Sold if you want it.
Good man. All right.
We have a sale.
All right,
Right on.
I take green back.
Over there. First of all, what's the lovely lady's name?
Darlene.
Darlene. Is this Darlene too?
Oh, I wish you would.
And you are?
Jesus is good. I'm Ron.
Ron, all right. Ron. Well, this is just a bit like the last piece that came over. You know, it's very difficult to give you a price on something like this. It looks like it's really well done. Let me take a closer look at her eyes. You know, one thing you tell a good painting, which is taught to me by my dear wife, Sally, is look at the hands, because the hands are very difficult to paint.
Lawrence puts his keen eye to use and inspects various items. Part of being a good appraiser is handling the client's items with extreme care.
Fuck, he's got nothing on this one, mate.
In 1850, a magneto was thought to be effective in a wide variety of physical and nervous disorders,
Here we go, Bob. Just hold on to this.
as well as for the treatment of mental illness.
Come on, matey. Land of the free. Come on, matey.
Cranked by hand, this generated a DC current.
I hear FM.
Damn.
God damn, that's shot. I'm a victim of circumstance.
Well, Hawaii, I've never really seen a Hawaii bottle. This is a beer bottle, and this is a water bottle. Well, we can already tell on this one, if you look, the seam going along it goes all the way across the top and over top. So you know it's made by an automatic bottling machine. Because if you look and you see the seam going down, it goes and it just fades away. And as it fades away, you start to see a spinning. You see how the spinning on the inside? That's because the bottle maker took a tool and a hot glob of glass and put it on top of the bottle, and he tooled it and spun it into the shape of the bottle top.
Nowadays, you get water-based varnish which doesn't yellow.
So is there anything I can do to help?
No.
Leave it alone, okay?
No.
I can do that.
And it worked.
No, don't do it.
I like this one more than those. So this is more of a touristy type thing, you know?
Right.
Yes. A baboon? Me? Anybody know what seed pod this is?
Time to call Sally. Lawrence checked in with Sally back at the shop.
Coco de Mer, Seychelles.
Turned out that oversized coffee bean was worth something after all, about $563.
So, honey, I checked out that seed that you sent me a picture of, and you know what? It's actually really rare. Yeah, it's from the Seychelles Island.
Not bad, considering it was thrown in with a lot of other things for just $100.
A hunch. A hunch. We give you a hunch, okay? A la Billy.
That's a seed that grew into something really big.
You know, that was stolen by a bandit, right? No. Does something like that ever happen again, you think?
With a truckload of treasures, father and son head back on the long journey home, and believe me, they hit the jackpot.